Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pony 411. This is episode 137 for the week of April 10th. I'm Alca7raz, and with me is Nemesis.
BotCon happened.
And Buck is happening.
Yes. And I got a lot of Transformers news I'm happy about. And
More.
Also kind of skittish about.
More plastic crack for your
Yes,
collection.
although I did find out something kind of terrifying you might have seen me talk about on Twitter. There's a Decepticon called Flash Sentry. What the hell? Although it's Decepticon so evil, so...
Yes, but you like the Decepticons.
Some of them, not all of them.
Enough to put stickers on your car.
Yes. but don't you know Decepticons hate each other?
And Decepticons hate everything.
Exactly. Although it's weird because in this context it makes sense. Flash Sentry, he's a camera, so Flash, and he's a soldier, so
Yeah, I guess that works.
it makes sense in context. It's just kind of what? It's like if we're so close to getting a Twilight Sparkle transformer, why can't you just do that?
Nope, we get more Flash Sentry. More Flash Sentry.
Well, it didn't work in this fandom. Let's try this fandom.
So on to actual pony things.
It's pony, sort of.
Sort of.
Tangentially.
Tangentially related, yeah. So, anyway, we got another episode. We've got some news. We got to talk about the new pony episode, CMC episode that came out. We got a comic to talk about.
Another comic to talk about.
And we're also going to talk about that interesting MLP Manga thing that came out.
Which is a comic.
Which is
as
a
well.
comic, yes. Let's get into the news first. If you would like to follow along, and I recommend you do, you can find all of our show notes at pony411.libsyn.com/show notes. Remember, that's LIBSYN. So go there, click the link for this episode, and let's get to this. In convention news, BabsCon has a few announcements. First off, their schedule, as well as the layouts and listings for their vendors, artists, and exhibitors are up. So go check that out and start planning your weekend. Secondly, they've also opened up another hotel room block.
And this is like the third one.
Yeah, this is the third room block that they've opened up. So get that while it's still there, while you can. Next, pre-reg pricing is almost over. So if you haven't done that, do it now or the prices are going to go up.
Oh, no.
And lastly, they've announced their charities. Lyric and Doctors Without Borders are what they'll be supporting.
Woo!
There's quite a few announcements. BronyCon has announced Andy Price.
The artist
Yes.
of comics.
Yes. PhillyCon also has a ton of updates. They've got a new website and ticket portal, though the old one that they were using, I think it was a GoFundMe, is still working. They've announced their venue, which will be the DoubleTree by Hilton in Center City, Philadelphia. And a reminder that vendor, musician, and volunteer applications are still open. Some of them are getting close to being full. I believe the vendors are getting full.
Oh, no. So if you want to sell stuff,
do that
hurry up.
quick. Also, they've announced a couple VIP guests. Ingrid Nilsson and Alexandra Carter, who is the voice of Twist.
Wow.
Yeah.
She hasn't appeared, like, really at all in, like, forever.
But yes, Peppermint Twist.
So special.
Yep. Into fandom news, the Globe and Mail did an article recently about how being a brony might actually be good for their mental health. It interviews some people at BronyCon and talks about stuff like that.
And the Brony study guys, too.
Yes, and the Brody study. So that's where I get a lot of their information from. But yeah, it's interesting. It's positive. So go check that out if you're interested. And apparently Captain Kirk is officially a brony.
Yes, William Shatner.
William Shatner tweeted that he's a brony.
Although, just as a reminder, he will say a lot of things just to stay relevant. Just remember that.
He will. So it's a bit interesting. I mean,
he did say he was interested in doing the show, but who knows? He will say, again, says a lot of things if it means staying relevant.
Yep. But yes, that is definitely interesting. That real-life SweetieBot project we talked about last week now has some videos showing, well, the 3D models and, like, joint rotations and other sort of stuff. So it's
beep boop.
Beep boop. Yep. If that interests you, check it out.
Set phasers to hug.
The Secret Hitler game on Tabletop Simulator now has a pony/changeling skin. Doesn't change anything else.
Just the skin.
Just the skin. So yeah, if you want to ponify more stuff and you're into that, check that out.
Chrysalis is literally Hitler.
Literally Hitler. Wow. Horrible.
I didn't...
It wasn't our idea. They're
ignore
horrible.
That.
Into merchandise news, the Wave 16 blind bag Golden Harvest Chase figure has shown up on eBay, as well as some new Wonder Bulls figures. possibly
Wonder
from
Bolts.
Next Wave. Possibly. Not entirely certain yet. The Tech for Kids website now has images of the new Series 3 Squishy Pops and Series 5 Fashions figures.
Yeah.
Those were announced, I think, at the New York Toy Fair, was it?
They were showing there, but we didn't really
get good images, and now the full images are up on their website. Another Equestria Girls mini short video is up with the whole gang.
Almost the whole gang. There's one distinctly missing. At least we know now she's getting a figure.
Yeah, we know she's getting a figure, but Sunset wasn't in the video.
Probably because she's not released yet.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have a sleepover version.
Yeah.
But it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's I guess.
If you've seen the other mini shorts.
I guess it's 30 seconds that it won't. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's not particularly amazing or anything, but okay.
Okay. A new Guardians of Harmony Discord figure has been spotted at the Abram Toy Fair.
What?
And it looks good.
Yeah, it's part of the fan series.
Yes.
Remember that?
Looks like the first appearance of Discord.
Yeah, in his chair.
Yep. In his chair and his inverted umbrella, and I think he's got his glass of chocolate milk too.
I think it does, yeah. Yes, that is a chocolate milk.
Yeah, the glass is the glass there?
It looks like it, yeah.
Okay. Before or after he drank the glass?
Yeah, it looks like, I think it's a glass, yeah. Yep.
But yes, that's the
Discord.
figure, and it looks good. Into comic news, Volume 10 of the trade paperback is up for pre-order on Amazon. This is the one with issues 38 through 42 in it.
And if I recall, these are not officially... This is not officially announced yet.
Yes, but it popped up on Amazon.
Because Amazon tends to just list it immediately.
Yep. And a preview for comic issue number 41 is up on comicbookresources.com.
Yes, that's actually coming out right after you hear this, pretty much.
Yep, basically.
Little Golden Books tribute.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah.
I remember those.
Into our last section of news. The Season 5 DVD by Shout Factory is up on Amazon for pre-order.
Yes, and it's an Amazon exclusive.
Yes. Go get Season 5 on DVD.
If you live in the U.S. or Canada, I believe, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, North America, it's Region 1.
Yep.
Still no Blu-rays for some reason.
Yeah, we really need those. That'd be nice to have. Episode 8 of this season now has a title and synopsis. So, a little bit of spoiler warning if you tune out if you don't want to hear it. It's called A Hearth's Warming Tale, and its synopsis is: Starlight Glimmer has a case of the holiday blues, so Twilight tries to help cure her by reading one of her favorite Hearth's Warming Eve stories, A Hearth's Warming Tale.
More sad Starlight.
More sad Starlight.
Yay.
More Starlight.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, episode 1, then episode 8.
Yeah.
A little bit of distance.
At least this is the first one where it's
mainly
she's
focused. Yeah.
We don't know still if she will appear or not in other episodes between now and then.
Yeah, we don't know if she's becoming more common or if it's still just
it's just like another
things.
episode where she's just sad about something.
Yeah, I think she's going to be sad for a little while. She did kind of screw things up.
Man.
She's got a little bit of guilt to get over.
Not that much, God.
She only,
She only overreacted because her childhood friend moved away.
Yeah, and she ended up almost destroying the lives of an entire village of people, of ponies.
And then an entire
and
reality.
Then, destroyed multiple realities. Yeah, nothing big.
Still
Nothing
all because she has the emotional stability of a 5-year-old.
I looked about how old she was when it happened, so...
And then she never grew up.
Sometimes grudges are hard to get over.
Let's just say this. She and Chloe Price had a childhood friend move away, and Chloe has like the textbook definition of unhealthy reaction, and it's still a better reaction than what Starlight did.
Just change time and screw everything up. They both did that. They both screwed with time.
No, Max screwed with time.
Starlight did too.
But Max wasn't the one who was having an unhealthy reaction. I'm just saying Chloe had a textbook example of unhealthy reaction. And Starlight was still worse.
So yeah, that's the news. So
with some commentary.
With a bit of commentary. We always put a little commentary on it. That's the whole point. Anyway, first thing we'll talk about is the U.S. comic.
Yes,
Friends Forever.
27.
Yep.
It's Pinky and Granny Smith.
It's an interesting combination.
Written by Christina Rice and art by Agnes Garboska.
Nice.
Anyway, we see, starts off, just kind of a typical Apple family day, gotta harvest, all that stuff, and then Granny Smith breaks her hip because she's old and she tripped. And then Pinky volunteers to help out, and at first it doesn't work out because it turns out she's not great at the whole farming thing, as we know. And then she helps by helping Granny Smith in the market. And from there, it seems like Granny Smith is kind of upset with the whole situation because she's old and crotchety and blah.
And she can do it herself.
Exactly. And then, it just kind of goes from there.
Yep.
And it's actually kind of funny. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't totally sure about this one going in because that's an odd combo.
It is an odd combo.
And sometimes those don't always work. Like last time the odd combo happened, it didn't really work.
Yeah.
But it's actually kind of it's fun. It's just a couple little clever jokes in there, and Granny Smith is entertaining, Pinky's entertaining, and of course, I think it's one giant reference to Driving Miss Daisy.
I don't think I've...
Which is, I think it's kind of more or less a giant reference to that, if you know that movie.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's got Morgan Freeman in it and stuff. I think it's one giant reference to that, and it kind of works out pretty well, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. I was surprised.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was written well, it flowed well, there wasn't anything super annoying. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and like I said, a couple clever jokes here and there.
Yep.
Recommend picking it up.
Yes.
Definitely.
Go snag it.
Yep. This is a good one.
So yeah, the other thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah, this is going to be weird.
This is going to be weird. There was a manga that got translated.
Way back when if you remember, we talked about it, the manga releasing, and it was in Japanese, so
we can't really review something we can't read. So
someone went off and actually translated it for us. They admitted they're not proficient in Japanese; they're still learning, but this is kind of for them a project to help them get better.
Yep.
And it's pretty obviously made for way young audiences.
Yes.
We're talking about less than 10.
Yeah, like original target audience of the show.
Yeah, because the U.S. comics are a little more all ages. This is very, very clearly aimed at small
young
children.
readers.
Yeah. It's an anthology of stories. It's got a couple little miniature things for the main 6, and it's got 11 stories in it.
Little short stories.
Yeah. So it's a bit longer than our usual comics. We're not going to go through with the whole
we're not
all the synopses and stuff because that would be insane. But they're overall okay, I guess. I mean, there's a couple weird ones. There's some good ones. There's a couple that make me laugh a little bit, but they're all really, some of them are just kind of odd.
Yes.
Like there's one about the tree. They find a tree and then it turns out they make it talk and walk and then it apparently falls for Twilight's tree.
Yeah, the titter tree.
Yeah, it's really odd. And this stuff, it's like it's all over in the place. It's defiantly non-canon.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not just saying definitely. I'm saying defiantly.
Yeah.
Because there's times where it just kind of throws canon right out the window, and there's one little one that made me go, oh no, and then okay, they're not going down that road.
Toy Spike.
That whole thing, that whole story made me go, oh no, stop it. Yeah, and although it's kind of odd, it's speaking of that sort of thing, this artist and writer, or I don't know if it's two different people or one person or what, but it seems we got a bit of a shipper on deck.
There's a couple of those scenes with that is
particularly
shipping fuel.
Flutterdash and occasional Raritwi.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's particularly the Flutterdash stuff. It's like, wow, that looks kind of blatant.
Looks like something the fandom would draw.
Exactly. It looked like the fandom thing. So it's like, what the heck? So it's a little weird in that regard. And but it's enjoyable, kind of. I mean, I didn't have to pay for it, so
yeah. Translation's up on DeviantArt.
Yeah, we'll have a link for you to look at, but I didn't regret it. I mean, I didn't feel like I wasted my time. That's what I should say. Yeah. I didn't feel like I wasted my time reading it. It's a fun little read. Just don't really expect a whole lot. It's really aimed for small kids. I mean, the U.S. comics are a bit, I guess, more mature than these are.
I would say this is probably less weird than some of those weird one-off comic things that we see every now and then. Like companies do, other third-party companies do these weird one-off comics that are just even weirder.
Yeah, I like that one German one where Rarity and Blue Boy were shipped together and had an alicorn baby, and it's like, what?
Those ones. Yeah, this one's a little bit more coherent.
Yeah, this one's coherent overall. I mean, there are a couple rough translation points, but again, the guy is still learning, so can forgive him that. But he's doing his best, and he did a pretty good job. He did a pretty good job. There's a couple rough points though here and there, just partially because he wasn't totally sure himself.
Yeah,
the artwork's pretty nice.
It is.
It's kind of weird in that it's sometimes pretty close to the show, other times kind of does its own thing. It's also kind of filled with a couple, like, I guess, Japanese cliches. So if you watch a lot of anime or read a lot of manga, you'll kind of see them as like, it's a couple cliches here and there. And there's some stuff that just doesn't really totally translate to English, just Western culture, period.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good, I think. Just go ahead and check it out. I mean, it's not like you have to really pay for it. So yeah, if you have a bit of time,
it won't be a waste of your time.
Yeah, if you have a bit of time, go check it out. It's kind of fun. It's just remember, it's really is written for small children.
Yes,
that's that, I guess.
So yeah, those are the comics we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually had a episode of the show that we watched that came out,
and
this was On Your Mark.
Get it go.
Thank you. On Your Marks. And yes, it was a CMC episode.
Oh no!
Basically, they're getting used to
0 out of 10.
Yep, there we go. We're done. Review is over. Podcast is over. But no, it's basically them realizing we have our cutie marks. Now what?
Yeah.
What do we do? And they're trying to figure, okay, as a cutie mark crusaders, what do we do?
It's mostly Apple Bloom.
It was mostly, but it basically started out. They're in the clubhouse. They're looking at their flanks. Admiring their flanks.
Yeah.
That was weird. They're trying to figure out what to do. And they realize everything we've done up to this point has been trying to find our cutie marks.
So now what?
They come up with the idea, well, I want to do this. She wants to do this. Let's do our own thing. We can do whatever we want now.
Well, first they realize, let's just try to help.
Yes.
Let's try to help others, and they kind of panic about that, and then they realize, let's just do things that catch our interest.
Oh yeah, Bulk Biceps showed up.
Yeah.
They're trying to help. It didn't work except for Bulk, and then it went really fast, and they started freaking out. They're freaking out. I was like, oh crap, we don't have anything to do anymore.
Yeah.
We're useless.
But then
I said, we can just do what we want to do.
Have fun.
Yeah. But they started finding out that they all want to do different things.
And
so
Apple Bloom,
Scootaloo and Sweetie-Belle were like, okay.
Yeah, okay, and they were off doing the thing.
Scootaloo does the thing she wants to do. Sweetie-Belle does for hers, and Apple Bloom's like, wait.
Apple Bloom has a bit of an existential crisis.
'Cause she doesn't know what she wants to do. Everything she thought about was as a
team, as a group.
So she goes off and tries to figure out what she wants to do. And it doesn't really work. She ends up going to a dance class. It's like,
go dance.
Yes, we can do group.
I could do group stuff again.
Group stuff, because you can't dance without a partner dancing. You have to be with other people. Well, she goes for the partner dancing.
Didn't work.
But she's not very good at that. Doesn't work. But she meets someone else.
Yeah.
Turns out someone who is good at dancing, but
stage fright.
Has extreme stage fright.
Oh no.
Apple Bloom kind of misses this at first, realizing that you can help this one because she's all wrapped up. And then the CMC get back together, and Apple Bloom realizes, well, it doesn't mean we can't hang out ever. Right. That's not what Scootaloo meant.
Nope.
And then they realize, she kind of screwed up with this other Pawnee. And wait, we can go help. So she goes and helps and realizes, yay.
Yeah, and they helped in there.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, that was rambly.
That was a bit rambly. I'm not good at not rambly. Overall, well, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't that bad.
It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the Dark Days or it's like, oh god, a CMC
it wasn't
episode.
Like CMC
remember that?
Expecting bad.
Remember season 1, 2? Oh no, CMC episode. I mean, lately it's been like, okay,
all right.
Because like they started turning things around late season 2, and except for a couple of missteps recently, particular misstep.
Yeah,
but otherwise it's actually kind of fun. It's a little kind of sometimes feels a little jumbled, and that feels like it's trying to. It almost feels like they merged like 2 or 3 plots together into one.
A little bit.
I mean, it worked, but it's still kind of odd in that sense. It's like it really does feel like 2 or 3 stories are merged. Like, this is enough to carry an whole episode. We can kind of combine it with this thing. Let's do it.
Or they had more or they had a bunch of little ideas that they tried to put together, kind of thing. I don't know, but overall, I think it worked.
It worked. It just it was kind of odd because it feels like, oh, there's this thing about oh no, what do we do now? And then there's this thing about, oh no, I want to do stuff with my friends, but they want to do their own thing, and it kind of they kind of mushed together.
Yeah,
and it worked out in the end, but
it did.
It was just kind of
a little
odd.
rough at places.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of nice seeing bulk biceps again and actually having significant amounts of dialogue.
Significant dialogue, yes. That was really cool.
You're just sitting on that one playground thing, squishing it down.
And then in the clubhouse,
squishing
everything.
Yes. It's so cozy in here.
And then falling through the floor.
And then breaking through the floor again to come back up.
Yeah, kind of referencing what he did at the spa with Spike. Just through the wall.
Yep.
But yeah, I remember a little while back when they first got their cutie marks, I was, wanting
you
an episode.
This. You kind of got it.
And I did. I mean, I probably would have wanted more, but I can't really expect more because
they're going to devote an episode
show.
They're not going to devote multiple episodes. It's going to be one.
Yeah, so this works for me. This satisfies what I wanted. Mm-hmm. So I am happy about that.
It's still kind of odd. It's like mostly Apple Bloom, though, again. It's like that's the one they seem to favor when it comes to CMC is Apple Bloom.
Yeah, which kind of makes me sad. But that's probably for personal reasons.
Yeah. It was kind of funny in the beginning with the just staring at their own butts the entire
that was
like
oh boy.
Like, it's like, well, I'm not sure if this is better or worse than staring at each other's butts.
Yeah, the fandom's going to have a heyday with that.
Yep. Stare at your butt all day.
Yep.
And there was, let's see. I did there was a song in this one.
We did get a song, and it was really good in my opinion.
It was a pretty good one. I wouldn't say it's like top tier, but it's still a pretty good one.
It is.
In its own right.
Michelle's a good singer.
Mm-hmm.
She really is, and she did really well on this.
Some of the bits when Apple Bloom was going around trying to find just stuff to do during the song, partially. And it's just kind of funny. Which she went to an art class, I guess, and there was Tree Hugger.
Yep, Tree Hugger showed up.
As a model.
Yep. There were some references. If you look at the different pieces of art that people were drawing, there were references to famous pieces of art.
Was it Warhol?
I think there was some Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple. I think there was also some Dali, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so. And then you got Apple Bloom,
yep,
which just looks like a kid's drawing.
Yep. Which it kind of is.
Yeah, just like all the other things in the clubhouse, which were all like kind of less than great kids' drawings.
But it is a bit interesting. We saw some references to what everyone thought the CMC were going to get their cutie marks in when they all went and tried to do their own thing with each other.
Which I think was the original plan, but that kind of went away.
Yeah, Scootaloo doing stuff on her scooter, Sweetie Belle singing, and then Apple Bloom with potions, which was kind of a late addition.
Yeah, that was a later thing. Initially, it seemed like her thing was going to be building.
Yeah, and then that kind of sort of got past to Scootaloo, but not really. Yeah, that one was weird.
Yeah, that was an odd one. Well, I think that was just more like, it's a scooter, you're going to want to be able to maintain it. And so,
yeah.
It's kind of just, it was a good episode. It's just kind of weirdly disconnected in a sense.
In some places it was. But I still think it
held well. I think
together.
It's a side effect of mashing two plots together or something. That's what it really does feel like.
Yeah. We got a lot of dialogue on this new character, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New character named
Tender Taps.
Yep, Tender Taps.
Who looks a lot like Scootaloo.
Yeah, male Scootaloo. Rule 63 Scootaloo.
It really looks like that.
And of course, the second I saw, like, he and Apple Bloom made eye contact, guess what? Oh boy, shipping
shipping
intensifies.
The shipping, I am already seeing it in front of me right now.
Yep. I'm expecting someone to make a joke about how he looks like Scootaloo, and then...
Oh boy.
Are you projecting? No.
Yep.
Apple-loo.
Scootaloo. Scootaloo. I think, yeah. Either way, it is definitely an interesting character.
Oh, yeah, and then there's the dance instructor with a thick accent, Hoofer Steps, I guess. Tabitha.
Tabitha had a fun time with that one.
Oh, and that reminds me, another thing was when they're trying to, the three of them were going around trying to find people to help. It just kind of had a quick montage, like go to a hospital, try to help a doctor. No, he's fine. Filthy Rich is fine. And then they have a big old pep talk, and it sounds great. And they're talking to the Cake twins, who are still babies and don't really care, probably don't understand 90% of what they said.
Yep. Time will come.
Eventually.
Time will come
I still think they should rename themselves the Cutie Mark Consultants.
Cutie Mark Consultants. It would fit.
Yeah, CMC still.
CMC.
And then because they had that idea early on. It's like, well, we could go around equestrians. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think Rarity would let me travel.
Advertise and let them come to you.
Yes, work with Rarity and
then make
other
$1 billion
and turn it into a business.
It's brilliant. It can never fail.
Capitalism. Oh boy.
And then tree sap. Always with the tree sap.
Always with the tree sap.
Oh yeah, it was kind of interesting. Like, Scootaloo, I want to go bungee jumping, and then Sweetie Belle wanted to crochet. Although initially it was beekeeping, and then it was
crocheting.
Yeah, and then it became crocheting, and she's not great at it, but she had fun.
Yep. Just because you're not good at something doesn't mean you can't have fun doing it.
Yeah, but sometimes for some people, well, you have to be good at it or it's not fun.
Yeah. Depends on what it is. Depends on who you are.
People who rage online in a video game.
Yeah. I think we've all seen that.
Yeah. The dance thing was also kind of, in the end part was weird with little...
It was a bit interesting. I was expecting a little bit more of a dance.
Yeah, and his whole thing was like, I like dancing, but I don't want to do it in front of people. It scares me. Yep. He didn't have his cutie mark, and that was the whole thing. Was Applebloom didn't even notice because she didn't
even notice
until later on when her friends asked her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that whole thing."
The thing that's supposed to be my special talent.
Oh,
yeah, kind of screwed up.
Yeah. So then when she went off to help, it was kind of interesting. They had Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo helping in ways that called back to what they were doing earlier. So Scootaloo bungee jumped and to help move the set stuff, and Sweetie Belle made costumes by crocheting, which is
really bad.
How do you call it? Second-rate knitting or something?
Knitting. Yeah, I can't remember
something along the lines. But it's like, geez, Rarity, elitism much? Then again, it makes sense for fashionistas to be like, why would you crochet?
My mom crochets.
But there was also kind of funny in the audience. We see Lyra and Bonbon sitting next to each other.
And Octavia.
Yeah, and Octavia right there. The
other
musician.
Vinyl scratch.
No vinyl. Probably because, well, why would you want to go to a dance recital?
I don't know.
I don't think it's something Vinyl Scratch would want to do.
I don't know.
It would be funny to see her sitting there grumpy and just next to Octavia, just arms folded, arms folded, just grumpy. The Lyra and Bonbon.
Yep. Best friends.
I'm trying to think of really anything else.
There wasn't anything else really big I can think of.
The song was good and stuff. It's just Bulk Biceps is funny.
Bulk was funny. There was a funny scene after Tender Taps got his cutie mark and he's showing it off to people in the town.
Butt. He's just basically trying to get people to look at his butt. I guess in Pony Society that would be normal for a kid to do that after getting a cutie mark.
Yeah.
Although it was weird. Also, his dance involved a quick wall run.
Yeah, it was like tap dancing plus wall running. Plus
it was a wall plus parkour.
Plus a wall flip. All right.
I guess that works. It is impressive.
Yep.
And then he got it. Yeah, he got his cutie mark, which was a top hat and a spotlight.
Yep.
Which is interesting. It's like just all you need is a cane. And then you got Singing Frog.
Or if you want to go the Spaceballs route.
There's not really a whole lot else, I don't think, I can think of off the top of my head.
There wasn't any huge amount of meat to it.
There was it was funny when later on when Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle came back and they just come back just Applebloom in the dark, just sitting in the dark.
That was kind of creepy.
Yeah, I was
surrounded by all the pictures crossed out. And I just
remember thinking, it's like, we don't have any problems to solve. I was like, if you don't have a problem, why don't you make a problem?
Yeah, I'll watch Twilight go, nope, been here.
No, I'm going to shut that down right here.
Or I'm going to nip this one in the bud.
You girls know firsthand what happens.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Although it would be interesting. It's like, Applebloom's having a friendship problem. There's someone who's apparently her whole thing is friendship, and you could have, and you know her personally.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh, you should have.
You just want to see Twilight again.
Yes. She hasn't been here since the premiere.
Yeah. That happens sometimes. You gotta let some other people get the spotlight.
No.
Yes, this is not the Twilight show. It should not be. It should not be.
You can have your Rainbow Dash spinoff.
Even I think that would get boring after a little while.
I don't believe you.
Be surprised.
Rainbow Dash and the Wonderbolts. They go on adventures and solve mysteries and stuff.
But it wouldn't just be Rainbow Dash. You'd have the entire crew.
A supporting cast.
They'd have to be there. I mean, they're already all supporting cast at this point.
Exactly.
Twilight's not the main character anymore. They're all supporting each other.
She should be the main character.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
The others should be
You'd run out of story.
Characters. No, you wouldn't.
You'd run out of story elements.
No, if you're good.
We're rambling.
I am.
So yeah, I think that's all I can say about the episode.
Yeah.
Unless you got anything else.
This is one of the better CMC episodes, just not the best CMC episode.
Yes. It was definitely watchable.
And like I said, it does feel weirdly weird in that cohesion of it did really feel like 2 or 3 plots were smashed together, and just because none of them were long enough to take up 22 minutes or whatever. Yeah. It really does. Other than that, though, it managed to work itself out, but it just does feel really disjointed at times. But it was still mostly entertaining. And it wasn't like the one with Trouble Shoes. Yeah. Which was really, yeah. And it wasn't one of season 1 CMC episodes, which was really, And it wasn't Cutie Pox.
It wasn't Cutie Pox.
So it's got that going for it. Yeah. Yeah, one of the better CMC episodes, I still think one of the better ones is still like Ponyville Confidential and whatnot.
And the first episode of the season that has a song.
Yes. So we got our first song in episode 4.
Yep.
Woo.
Yay.
One was written by Dave Polsky, and apparently Josh Haber helped with this one. Enough to get a writing credit
to get a writing credit.
Again.
Even though I think he was a little bit surprised about that. If I remember correctly. He said something about that. But yeah. Josh Haber. Yeah.
Must be some sort of weird...
Dave Polsky.
Probably some weird union thing or something.
Maybe.
Guild thing.
I don't know.
Like, oh, he did this much work, he has to be credited as a writer.
Whatever. So yeah, I think that's all we can say about the episode.
Yeah, it's good.
We got some fan content though.
Yeah, we do.
So I got 3 songs to talk about. So let's get to that. First one is Open Your Eyes, an a cappella cover by Awkward Marina.
Wake up now and see the truth. I'm here to show the world to you the way it was meant to be. So follow your destiny. This twisted future isn't right. Let's bring the real you to the light. I'm going to make you realize. So open your eyes.
It's a cappella cover of an older Aviators song. I think it was pretty well done. Mm-hmm. She did a fairly good job, and she does have a very unique voice.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's good, but it's definitely unique. If you've heard her other stuff like Anthropology, I think everyone's heard that one.
Yeah. Acapella can be kind of hit or miss for me, and this one is pretty good, though. Because, I've heard acapella, which is like, there are a couple bits I'm not particularly fond of. Mostly it's the non-singing parts here and there. Just,
like the sound effect parts?
Yeah, I don't think those were done as well as the actual singing. The singing was done very well. It's just the non-singing parts were like, not quite. Kind of missed a couple of times. It didn't really feel any good.
All right.
That makes sense. But the singing parts were really good.
Yeah. It's interesting. Even the really low parts, it was her singing.
Oh, well.
I'm not certain if she pitched
down. The way it sounded like she probably pitched it.
But yes.
I don't think anyone has that much range.
Yeah, I don't think she's got that much range. But I think she did a pretty good job. The next one I have is Glimmer by A&R. This one, it's nice and mellow. It's a nice and mellow house-ish song with a little bit of trance to it. It reminds me a bit of Language by Porter Robinson, which is really good, so that probably helped it. It might be a little bit long, but otherwise I think it's all right. It's pretty good.
The beginning has a bit of a sci-fi Mass Effect feeling to it, because it's like, oh, hey, Mass Effect. That's what I thought of immediately. Mass Effect,
which is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, music-wise, anyway.
Music,
Regardless of how you
and
think about the rest of it.
Most of the story of that game was good.
It just music was really good.
Yeah.
It also has a bit of a happy / uplifting / hopeful tone to it as well. If that
it does.
Yeah. So it's like up like the hey look, it's kind of the right after something. I don't know, not right after, but shortly after something has gone bad, but now things are actually starting to turn around. That sort of thing. And I actually liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was good. My last one is Bright Sparkle by Energy Tone. Is Twilight Sparkle's theme. This is the last song in his series that he's doing for all 6 that he started a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah, some stuff happened and he wasn't able to keep working on it, and we finally got back to it and finished it up. I really like this one. It's again nice and calm.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminds me a bit of some of the old Mando Pony songs, like Loyalty and his series that he was doing, and also a little bit of the Fighting is Magic themes, a little bit of that too. It's got a little bit of that feel to it, and I like it. It gives me a bit of nostalgia too.
Yeah. Again, it's another very positive, upbeat song.
Yep, this was more guitar, soft.
Yeah, and again, I like the guitar stuff a lot. Actually, it's actually really well done. I think
it is.
Twilight's voice that randomly out like 3/4 of the way through was unexpected. I was like, what? Because I saw it because like looking at the files, the instrumental, I was like, oh. And it's like, oh, okay. Then Twilight's voice pops up. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep, it's just a little vocal clip.
Yeah, no singing or anything, but it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's pretty good too.
It is. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
So go check those out. That's what I've got. Mm-hmm. You have a fanfic.
Yes, I do. No updates, oddly enough. Weirdly enough. But good thing I have an update, a fanfic then. Yeah. This one is called Trixie's Wings by J.P. Sanders. It's a one-shot. It's a little over 3,000 words. And, well, basically, Trixie goes up to try and ask for wings. And then, well, hilarity ensues. And it's just kind of, more or less, kind of a Trixie bash, so to speak. But it's kind of fun. I liked it a lot. It's just kind of, it's a little silly, a little, it's just kind of poking fun at a couple things. And I just kind of liked it, just a lot of the dialogue and just kind of goofiness of the whole thing. Just kind of, and then the ending was also pretty nice too. I liked it. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one, personally. I thought, I'm not really, I'm not a fan of Trixie.
Neither am I.
Bashing Trixie, I think.
It wasn't really so much a bash. It
wasn't that bad, but I do think some of the characterizations were a little bit meaner than it needed to be.
I think it was supposed to be like this because,
I think the it just, it just didn't do it so much for me. I just thought the characters weren't quite where they would be expected to be. I think Twilight was kind of mean. That was kind of mean.
I think every once in a while everyone deserves to be a little mean.
Yeah, but it just doesn't feel like Twilight to me.
It feels to me like early Twilight. Although it's weird because she's a princess now. But
yeah, it would be like a lot of the show, like episode season 1 pilot.
I think this was kind of a late entry for April Fool's Day stuff, so it kind of makes sense. It's not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be really totally in character. It's more or less just kind of being goofy.
Yeah, other than that, it's all right. There's a couple funny things here and there, but I just have to get over the characterizations
Trixie
myself.
wants ice cream.
Trixie wants peanut butter crackers.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was just fine funny, so I guess you can look and decide for yourself.
Hey, I don't not like a lot of your stories, so I guess we're gonna hit one here. But yes, that is the end of it. That's all. That's all we've got. It's the end of the episode. Unless you have anything to add? Nope, that's it. So we hope you like what you heard. I hope you tune in for more. If you did like what you heard, you can find all of our episodes, past, future, present, at pony411.libsyn.com. Remember, that's Libsyn. You can also find us on iTunes, so search for Pony411. Go subscribe to us there and have it all auto-downloaded and fancy stuff. You can also find us on Stitcher, Stitcher.com, or on the mobile apps. So search for us there. You can also find us on YouTube, youtube.com/pony411. So go like, comment, and subscribe to us there.
And look at our other channel, Pony411 Plays.
Yes, where we're still releasing Life is Strange stuff.
Getting close to the end, though.
Getting close to the
In fact,
end.
by the time you hear this, we should be on episode 5.
Yes, that episode. Oh boy. So yeah, go check out our Let's Plays on that one. You can also listen to our podcast on Ponyville FM. We air every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can also find us on Ponyville Live. When our YouTube channel updates, it will update on there as well. So go check that out. If you would like to contact us, you can email us. We are pony411podcast@gmail.com. So send us comments, criticisms, suggestions, yell at us, just say hi, whatever. Send us stuff. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/pony411. Go like us there. We'll post updates whenever they happen. You can also find us on Twitter. We are at Pony411. So go follow us there, tweet us. That's our primary means of quick communication. See us tweet, whatever. You can also follow us on our personal accounts. I am at Alca7raz with an underscore at the end and a 7 instead of a T. And he is at Nemesis Prime 1.
Hasbro's feeding my plastic crack addiction.
Yes, they are. And I am still working on my car's transmission. Progress has been made.
Also Takara, because I got some new Transformers, and they're pretty nice.
More plastic crack.
Yes.
Hope you liked what you heard, and hope you tune in next week. Forgot what episode that will be.
Spike episode.
Oh, boy. Spike episode.
Yeah, and I'm going to be the one leading, and
this will be fun. His expectations are down. So, yes, tune in for that next week. But until then, remember, please pony responsibly. Good night.
Bye.